Hello AGI and welcome to your Unix video tutorial. So in this video I'll be discussing about the Unix command tar. The Unix command tar is a short description for tape archiving. It basically combines a few files into a single file and stores and provides easy storage and distribution of files. So the Unix command tar, on the command line you use the word tar followed by the options followed by the name of the file which will store all the input files and the files which you want to tar. So let's look at some of the example cases, and in our first example we are creating an archive using the tar command. So this is my input file, which input directory in fact, which contains a few directories, subdirectories, and a few files. So I would like to combine all of these into a single file. So for that I use the command tar followed by the option cvf followed by the name of the output tar file and followed by the directory which I want to tar. So here the option C represents to create a new archive. V is to verbosely list all the files, and F is the file name or the archive file name. So here the tar, it basically just combines all these directories and files into into a one directory. So the main function of tar is basically to combine all of these. So the compression is done by another set of tools, which are the gzip and pbzip tools. So here if you're using the option Z along with the CVF options, it represents the to zip, that is gzip this archive file, and if you're using the option J, it represents another compression software, which is bzip2. So as you can see here in my output, I'll have a tar file which is brachy.tar. So only with the option cvf I have just the tar file, but if I use cvz, I'll have an extension which ends with tar.gz, or if I use the option J, I'll have an extension which is tar.bz2. So once you tar a file, you need to untar it too. So for that you use the option X along with the options VF to untar a file. So as you can see here, I have within my brachy.tar, I have brachy uh, uh, directory, subdirectory brachy underscore test, and within the subdirectory have test1.txt. And similarly, you can use for files that end with tar.gz or tar.bz2 the options Z and J. Next is listing an archive using the tar command. So we have seen that we could extract them, all of them using the tar X option. But what if you don't want to extract and just want to visualize how the directory structure is? So for that you use the option T along with the option VF. So here my tar file, that is brachy.tar, has brachy underscore txt and test1 underscore txt. So this will just list you, give you a visualization of the directory structure. So this is one way to avoid extracting all of it. And what if you want to specifically extract a single file from a tar or a tar.gz or a tar.bz2 file? So for that, use the option xpf and followed by the name of the tar file and followed by the path to the file within the tar file containing the file or the subdirectory. So here I'm just extracting the hello.txt file the input uh, from the input brachy directory, brachy1.tar, sorry. So as you can see, you can work with even the tar.gz and tar.bz2 files too, with the same options. Then how about extracting a group of files from the tar using regular expression? So that can be also done using the option wildcard. So here I'm extracting files that end with the .pl extension, which are the Perl files. And you can also add a directory or a file to the existing archive, and for that you use the option -r. So I've used rvf followed by the name of the file and followed name of the tar file and followed by new file that you're adding to the tar. So one thing to note for this is that you can only use this option with the .tar files and not the files that end with uh, .tgz or you know any of the compressed tars. And then you estimate the tar archive size, so you can have an estimation of the size of your archive file. So for that, use the option -c. So and I pipe the output from this to a word count, so it will give me the files in KB. So these were some of the examples using the tar command. So for any questions, you can post it on the YouTube link, or you can get more information on the commands and the options on the wiki page. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video tutorial.